Welcome to my YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. How's everyone doing? I am your host, the Mighty Bjorn, and today for you, I have a Bjorn's Mighty Thoughts video. I'm going to be talking a bit about Splinter Cell here, just trying to get some thoughts and opinions about what I just recently seen, and that was that they're doing a Splinter Cell remake, and they're going to be updating the story to modern audiences. Oh boy, I really don't like hearing that kind of stuff. And every time I do, it kind of raises a red flag with me anymore. And I'm going to dive into why. And I mean, come on, it's pretty easy to see why when you look at modern film and TV. You know, movies like Ms.Marvel, that really shitty Ghostbusters remake, She-Hulk, the epic fail that it is, and it's looking even worse for the Reign of Power. And then, of course, I mean, the verdict is still out there for The Little Mermaid, but let's not even dive on into Cowboy Bebop, because that was just a horrible mess. I don't even want to get into that one, and I'm a fan of Cowboy Bebop, unfortunately. Or, well, fortunately for the anime, unfortunately for the Netflix series, which is probably why it died. Because, I mean, let's be honest here. Yeah, it wasn't that good. Now, of course, it has worked out in the past for video games. I mean, it worked out, I feel, actually pretty well for Resident Evil. Although, realistically, they didn't modernize it a whole heck of a lot. They, at least when it comes to the story, but there was some modernization there. As well as when they decided to remake Mafia Definitive Edition. I mean, my opinion of the voice acting is it was weak, but I want to say it was lukewarm. I mean, it wasn't horrible. And video games so far have stood up for the most part when it comes to remakes, except for Final Fantasy VII, which in my opinion fell flat on its face, and I don't want to dig into that one. But still, sitting here reading something like that really gets me deeply concerned of what it opens the door for. It could open a door for changing in the story, changing the characters, adding new characters, changing Sam Fisher himself. You know, something like that definitely makes me really concerned. You know, I mean, what are they going to do? They're going to turn Sam Fisher into a black lesbian nun, name him Samantha Fisher. Well, I guess it would be her. Maybe make him trans instead. You know, I mean, the list goes on. Maybe they'll just make him completely irrelevant by adding an overpowered Mary Sue, who is just so awesome right out the gate. I mean, come on. That's kind of where this is going. Who knows? Maybe they'll just turn Sam Fisher into a tired, useless old man. Although he was kind of a tired old man by the last Splinter Cell, but he wasn't useless either, so fight me on that one. Now, I'm sure there's a bunch of you that are sitting there going, nah, it'll be fine. But, you know, how'd that modern writing work out for Battlefield 5? I mean, seriously. And if we want to look at today's writing talent, let's be honest. The current writing talent out there in Hollywood, and it's even starting to bleed over in video games, really doesn't even have enough talent to lick the sweat off my nuts. So, yeah, I mean, it's getting pretty weak. And honestly, they could take it in any direction. I'm really concerned, though, about what kind of direction they're going to take the game. Now, don't get me wrong. I hope I am sitting here and I am completely wrong. But honestly, I think we're at the point that we are playing Russian roulette with video game remakes, remakes, rewrites, changes, etc. I'm just, at this point, I am just getting deeply concerned because sooner or later, while it worked out for Disney when they started rewriting their old classics at first, but they haven't had a good rewrite of one of their classics since before Mulan. I mean, yeah, it's getting, yeah. So I got a feeling that sooner or later it's going to come and it's going to hit us video gamers too. It's just bound to happen, more or less. But anyway, folks, that's my thoughts and opinions about the new Splinter Cell game. And yeah, modern audiences definitely has me concerned. Anyway, folks, thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video, and yeah, subscribe to the channel, things of that nature. Kind of appreciate that stuff. Either ways, have a wonderful day.